Hi, it's Laura here with HealthyPlace's Surviving Mental Health Stigma Blog. Today I wanted to look at how pride factors into mental health stigma and what we can do to move past that pride so that we can start to move toward healing and recovery. Talking about mental health stigma, we often look at it from the perspective of how stigma can cause shame and how that shame can keep people silent. I think that there's also something to be looked at here in terms of pride and this idea that there's something to be proud of if you're able to struggle through something on your own and not complain about it and not ask for anyone's help. This sort of idea of independence or resilience. But when it comes to mental health, sometimes we do need help and there shouldn't be any shame in asking for help. So how do we move past this idea that we should be proud when we struggle in silence, even if it's at a detriment to ourselves? I think that's the important thing to look at. It can be a detriment to ourselves, and it boils down to one question. Is it worth it? Is it worth it to struggle day in and day out, or even moment by moment, with these negative feelings and these negative thoughts? Think about how they impact your life overall and how they make you feel physically, mentally, emotionally, and just weigh it out. Is it worth it to struggle with these things in silence for any small sense of pride? If you're like me, you'll come to the conclusion that no, it's not. When I think about it, these long, drawn-out periods of struggle far outweigh any small sense of pride I might have felt from doing things on my own. So how do we move forward once we come to that conclusion that it's not worth it at all? Well, it's time, I think, to start looking into resources, and there are websites like HealthyPlace.com right here that have plenty of pages on the website with resources, and there are lots of bloggers who have shared their tips with how to move forward when they're struggling and how to reach out for help. So I think it's definitely a great place to start, and I definitely recommend that you start right here to get started on your journey. As always, thank you so much for tuning in and listening, and I hope to see you next time.